Okay, I think that's there. My chat, all messages.
Locked away and left inside the dark. Even when you give it hard, you'll feel so alone. For one long night, we're so alone. Forgotten, broken souls, left to dance among the dead until you walked right through the door and show the way to turn these handbags into flame. Way to set this story straight. And now you'll never be the same. Hellfire burning in my brain. I'm searching for a way to exterminate the pain. Just an outlier.
So I know no one's watching this at the moment on the live stream. Maybe someone's watching this afterwards. This is about one of my highest viewed videos on my channel that honestly, yes, I do agree with most comments that it's not good. It's not a good video. But the point is it's very well talked about. It's 1.2 million, which is the best I've ever done. I've given up trying to comment on all your comments. I'm sorry, but it's just a lot. This was made in 2018, which has been a while. It literally was just it is weird that Chica says that. Hey, monkey. Through Revenge on Afton through game and dialogue. I think I spelled that wrong, but whatever. So yeah, my mindset is trying to get this done. Hello, monkey. Why is that? I think that right above. I have Fortnite for some reason up here on my right here. Tonight's gonna be a long night, even though I have work tomorrow. Because I've said I want to get this done. I am gonna put this as under and folded. Oops. There we go. And this is easy to read as well here. I'm gonna click off of this stuff. There you go. Okay. This and the reason I really want to do this as well is because I heard this song and it really goes on about the Cassidy thing. Spoilers, yes, I think it's Cassidy that does it. That possesses Golden Freddy, and Golden Freddy is the one that's in charge of the whole thing. It is weird that Chica says greeting from the fire and the one you should not have killed. It can be very thought weird, but luckily there's other. It's 2 o'clock for you? Jeez, where do you even live? Don't tell me, actually. Please don't. I can probably figure out like a line of time thing. That's pretty much it, but I don't want you to tell me. If you want to give ideas or placements of like names. No. So yes, I do believe both are possessing, or at least one of them. But the main point I'm trying to say here is um the one you should not have killed is Cassidy. That's what I'm trying to get here. Not that who exactly each one possesses and all that. Obviously that's going to be part of it, but not like what my statement was. Okay, so Fnaf 1. Oops. Actually, we're going to do this. Then we're going to do... Oop. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. I'm meant to do tab. And then here. So Fnaf 1. Animatronics. So we don't get any names because it's the first game. Scott doesn't even think about the names at this point. But we only get the animatronic names. And number of souls. So starting here, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do Freddy, Fazbear, Chica, the chicken, Bonnie, the Bunny, Foxy, the pirate fox, then Golden Freddy, it's interesting that he chose Yellow Bear for the original name of this, and then in the movie he also chooses Yellow Bunny in the movie instead of Spring Bonnie, because it makes a lot more sense from a child's perspective, because they don't know what it is at that time. It's only this main group right here that's supposed to be in the franchise. So Yellow Bear would make a lot more sense for calling itself. Which I think was a way that I think Scott kind of was figuring out his ideas then. So we have, at this time, as we know of in the franchise, we have 5 souls. I should not press 5 souls. 5 souls. And then it's 1 to 1 possessed. So that's yeah. And we're actually gonna do this. We're gonna do here and then do another one here and do another one here, but take it back. Oop. Yeah, that's what I think is perfect. So FNAF 2. FNAF 2. Probably should bold these. Do this. FNAF 2. We still don't get names in this one. So we just have animatronics. There's a lot of hidden stuff in the FNAF movie. And probably if Scott's doing the way that he does the books, there's something there to help us with the games as well. But it's very abstract and it's very hard to read, which is something he loves to do to us, which is great to know. So animatronic names, we have I need to do this first. Animatronic names. So we have we'll start with the new ones. So Toy Freddy. We never got a lot. I guess we can call it Freddy Fazbear, because technically the place is still called Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, or like new and approved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, or something like that. So we have Toy Freddy Fazbear, then Toy Chica, Toy Bonnie, Toy. Wait, it's only three. And then we have Mangle, which is supposed to be Toy. Sorry, I had to put that. It's not Toy. Yeah, it is Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. Okay, that's good. Or Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. It's not pizzeria. It's pizza. I don't know why I'm pointing over here, because you're over here, not over there. You are on my screens, but not on in reality or camera wise. Mangle. Um, then we got Balloon Boy. Balloon Boy. And in the game, it's Marionette. I spelled that. Actually, no, I just did it backwards. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this. Yeah, withered animatronics. Withered. Withered Freddy Fazbear. Withered Bonnie. I'm gonna give them the same names because it is supposed to be the original four. If you think about it, technically that these are the original four, but whatever. Withered Chica the Chicken. Don't spam, by the way. I don't think I have something to set up, but I'm not. Foxy the Pirate Fox. Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy. Okay, we got those, and then. So technically, we have the shadows as well. I'm gonna write down Golden Freddy. Don't worry. Withered Golden Freddy. I'm not gonna put a little quote there. Okay. So Golden Freddy's not a secret now. Withered Golden Freddy is not a secret. He is a main boss. He is also able to be edited. I'm pretty sure. 100%. Oops, I almost forgot. I need to get more XP on Fortnite because this is the last day for it. Is that all of? Oh no, yeah, it was backwards. 3,000. Okay. So withered so I'm gonna just put the shadows because I've seen a couple theories about it. Shadow Freddy, Shadow Toy Bonnie. It's not just Shadow Bonnie. It is the Toy Bonnie. And I am gonna put the possessed thing again. So number of souls. So we're gonna just copy and paste. Number of souls. Actually, we can just do this. We can make this one down, but delete it. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably should use more of the mini games, but 1, 2. Nope, I'm gonna mess that up because I know Mangle is already active before we do the souls. Uh, yeah, but in the timeline, we don't know that's the name of it at the point. We don't know the name of that of Shadow Bonnie. Actually, I'll do this. Shadow Bonnie fan given name. Uh, Shadow Bonnie in Fnaf. I feel like there's more to that, but I guess we'll just use this. Okay. Here's poop. Then what the real name is. I will in a second. I gotta figure out actually how many souls is. Actually, we're gonna do this. We're gonna have to. So we have one here, which we know at the time is the puppet. Uh, Stands outside the. Oh wait. Children's incident. There we go. Oh. Did I spell that wrong? Yeah, I did. Okay. The child that stands outside. This is puppets. Yeah, I'll put that in the side for for that.
This place is pretty strange. The walls they seem to move and change. And mechanical mammals try to attack. The power's going down. My head
Okay.
spinning round and round.
stands outside the building. My game is puppets. Yes. So, the weird thing is, we never actually truly thought about it that they do show us the original animatronics. Like, I mean, like Fredbear and Foxy being the original. Yeah, of course Chico looks like watermelon. So this is the original Missing Children. I'm pretty sure. Like yeah, that'll go into these suits. So virtual animatronics. I have to get a pillow just for my seat. Okay. So that's the original. So that's why I looked it up. Because then you see this is the original because it's original Foxy. It's not. Because look, he gets killed in the they get killed in the game. And there's normal Freddy with the puppet already existing. So I think there's the. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they. This is the original. I'm pretty sure there was another minigame. I'm not sure though. Fnaf minigame. Looks like this might have a logo. I'm pretty sure they have dead bodies around here. And if this is either Golden Freddy or this could be Golden Freddy as well, I know. Yeah, but there's the other dead bodies here. But the thing is, Mangle is possessed. Mangle is the only one that's possessed, I think, in this game. Because I'm pretty sure Mangle is the only one still moving. If I remember correctly. No.
Gregory, it looks like you are trapped here in the Pizzaplex until morning.
Because it's weird that, unless it's gold, no, because that's still the original.
That is not a show program I can provide. But there is someone who can.
Wait, who jump scares you in this one, or is it just goes away? Okay, no one jump scares you, so we don't know if that's Freddy or Golden Freddy. Exactly. We do find out there's a fifth soul that goes in the center here, but I'm going off of the picture here on the right that I think it's normal Freddy that's walking around. So that's a little bit interesting. I'm pretty sure Mangle's moving around. So I think we'll go with Mangle is possessed. but none of the toys. Because they do have a reason why they move around like they do. Okay. See if he gives me a reason why. Sure, whatever. Yeah, obviously 20 bucks is fly. Yeah, dexterity is a real one. Goals. Yeah, my goal is to kill 2 people right here. I'm pretty sure it doesn't really kill Fritz, but if we're thinking about the actual timeline, but whatever. I don't think we ever get Mangle being free, to be honest with you. It's the original 4. By the way, I did want to say this one thing. With the cupcake in the movie, if we remember, Susie has a dog, and as we know of right now, not Susie, the dog could be the cupcake just by the way that it acts. Because in the first game, the cupcake doesn't act like that. The cupcake is part of Chica, or is like, puts it down. I'm not telling you to stay. This is my own work I'm doing. Well, they don't give any reason of why she be possessed. Oh, she is in that, so she might. Oh no, because she still has red eyes. Okay, we're just gonna move on to Fnaf 3. So we have 5, 6, 7. Blue Boy could be possessed, but I highly doubt it. Fnaf 3. This. I need to put names right. Nope, I don't. Okay. We still don't know the names in this franchise yet. Well, I want to do this just because of, obviously it's not certain just yet, because Sky, he doesn't come out with all the stuff. Animatronic names. So we have Phantom, Chica. Did they ever make a Watermelon Chica? I'm not sure about that. Okay. Oh god. Axie made a song. Hello, welcome back. The last one I listened to Axie of, it was they went all out for it. Like they did not hold back their emotions. Okay. Phantom.
In my line of darkness, your poison's kind of useless. Old Mr. Corpses rotting in the room with us. I've been tortured, crawled out of purgatory. Tell me honestly, is there something wrong with me?
Actually, let's do this.
I'm tired of this new status quo. All the agony stores enough power to know I've done some.
I know the phantoms aren't possessed because they're phantoms. They can't be possessed because they are basically spirits.
But I don't want to die. Please don't let me die. It's coming from below. They want me, but I know a thing or two when it comes to being killed. It may seem a bit painful, but at least you get to come back again and again and again. May I have your condolence?
You see what I mean by they don't hold back?
I know you've heard the term before. You think it's all outrageous. Nevertheless, it's like I never left. What's all the ruckus? Noise is so abundant. Think that I get used to this. Let my insides effervesce. Human contact remains very seldom. All the children will channel all their powers too. 30 years with torture you can't comprehend. 40 years they're seeking for means to an end. 50 years attached not to puppeteer strings. Who would dare such terrible things? I just want to die.
Okay, see ya.
Please just let me die. I'm undefeatable, I'm thriving, 'cause I know a thing or two when it it's so very painful, and I don't want it to happen again and again and again. It's coming for us all, I'm hiding.
Puppet actually does show up in this, if I remember correctly. There's one of him standing in the hallway. I think of Chica's, where Chica's head is. I'm not entirely sure.
I know you've heard the tune before. Once there was a healthy man. He spent his lifetime workshopping robots. No intentions, ill or foul.
Yeah, it's that one, but I gotta find. I know it's there, but or is it with the puppet mask itself?
Face the world, he made a promise and he'd harness all the anger enough to bring his loved ones back. He's gone haywire.
I'm gonna skip Fnaf World, by the way, because no animatronic is possessed in that one. And it doesn't really help with the story of trying to figure out who is. Oh, there is. People go like, oh, it's Phantom Withered Freddy. I'm like, no, we already have Phantom Withered Freddy. Literally the normal Phantom Freddy. I'm gonna say it's withered form. It's weird. It's weird that it's any of the originals are withered. It's not like the first game. It kind of makes sense though.
I just picked up a new job, but I'm hoping it ain't hard. After all, it's a night shift.
I think you should rethink your answer there.
Legends aside, I think I'll be fine. There's no way these things are alive. It's
That is a real Easter egg, by the way. I know it is because I've actually got it myself. I actually wanted to do a whole thing about that Golden Freddy is technically in all 4 games. And technically sister location as well because of the custom night. But I dropped it because it was just pointless. It wasn't really that big of a deal. Because in the end, it paid off to go like, oh yeah, this person is yeah, Golden Freddy is a lot more to do than anything. He doesn't. No. He is just a secret. Like the puppet being fully itself. Puppet. Let's see if Easter egg will work. Hallway Easter egg. Here, this one. So the puppet itself is here, while the phantom, the mask is here. So obviously that is an apparition, or basically it's supposed to be an Easter egg. But it's weird to see that. Yes, it is real. I've had it when I was younger. I had it like my first 3 attempts. Yes, this is Sparky. This is not Sparky. So yeah, it. I think that the Phantom Puppet and Puppet are the same thing, but I think Charlie has a lot more control as the normal puppet showing around. I think the Phantom Puppet is more of our hallucination, which I'm starting to think it is made by Springtrap because it's weird that it's all the Withers. I think that's it for Phantom Chico, Phantom Freddy, Phantom Foxy, Phantom Mangle. Oh, Balloon Boy. Phantom BB. Balloon Boy. Okay. Oh, we haven't even gotten to the 4th game yet. And then we have the 5th game, 6th game. I think 7th is Ultimate Custom Night. So we have 7 games to go through, plus the 3 books, which we don't really get that many names. We do get William Afton, Henry, and Charlie as the biggest ones. Sammy being the brother of Charlie. By the way, I do want to mention that weird aspect of what we think is the William Afton family is depicted as the Schmidt family in Fnaf in the movie, because then you have the older brother, which is Mike. You have Garrett, which is the crying child, which either you can see his skin taken away or killed. And then we have Abby, which is Elizabeth, which also is the anagram for baby. So I find it funny, but obviously it does not mean anything. It's just, I think it's just supposed to be like a reference. Hey, Cheesy. He's Freddy on a shirt. Are you still talking about the Golden Freddy thing? Fine, I'll do this. It's not withered. Here, I'll do this. That's not what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for. And then Phantom Freddy. So if we look here, is the suit big enough? Yes, it is. There's definitely a different texture. Because I think both of these are bright enough. Yeah, they're both bright enough. Actually, that might not even be the original model. Is that the original? Whatever. It still proves my point that this is brighter. That there's a different texture on the two. It seems brighter than this one. Actually, that's not even the right texture. That's the better texture. Actually, I think that might be no. That's Pizzeria similar. Well, it still uses the same model. Yeah, it's saying Phantom Freddy, which is not true. It could be Shadow Freddy. I will give you that, but it's weird going from black to brown. It's a little weird to me, especially when they're inside all the time. Like going from brown to green, that makes sense because it's mold or it's whatever you want to put it. So I think Golden Freddy shows up as like the Phantoms do, like it's hallucination. But I think if we are playing as Michael in the third game, as people suspect, it's more likely we see Golden Freddy more clearly than the others. And I'm thinking that Springtrap might be creating the Phantoms, but because they don't come after the ventilation stuff or any other error, they come beforehand. So, and mostly when he shows up, they show up. That's the thing as well. So yeah, okay. I will put or Shadow Freddy, and I put the withered thing too far away. I need to put it here. Okay. Phantom Blue Boy. Is there another? What do you mean Mike dies in FNAF 1? No, you're thinking of Jeremy. You're thinking of Jeremy in FNAF 2. Because in FNAF 2, FNAF 2 paycheck. FNAF 2 paycheck. Jeremy has his own. And if I look up FNAF 2 pink slip, which is that's not it. That's not the original picture. Is this closer? This says Fritz Smith. So Jeremy gets killed on the Bite of 87. But Mike doesn't die because he gets fired. He doesn't die. Funny thing is, in the movie on the tapes, on the cassettes player or the cassette itself, it's funny because if you look very hard, it actually says Fritz right behind Mike's name. So we can assume that probably Fritz was the last one in the movie to have the job, which would be our phone guy. Which I do like how they played that scene out, by the way. It's like almost exactly like it was, except for the phone call. Anyways, any more animatronics? Oh, Springtrap. Duh. Springtrap. But obviously, when I'm doing this, I'm gonna be taking out. I'm not gonna be using names that are obviously either possessed by William or don't get possessed at all. I would, when I write this in, I'm gonna write it as the ones that do show up with actual possession, because that'll be much shorter and much easier to go through than it would be, the whole thing. That's why I'm doing the live stream, to show that I am doing the work, but I'm gonna make it shorter in the long run. Game books don't come to make sense. So the first trilogy makes sense to me, of the books, and then obviously we have the logbook, and then we have the So that's custom night release, which was funny enough is when I think Fortnite started being a huge thing, or it was like I think the 5th season or something. So that was June of 2018. What FNAF books were released before 2019? Spelled that wrong, but whatever. Okay, here we go. So the Fazbear Fright books did not come out until 2019. That's the guides. Well, Survival Logbook did come out 2017, before the game came out, the Ultimate Custom Night. So we do learn of the characters' names because of the books. Except for the main crew that gets killed. Jeremy, Fritz, Susie, and Gabriel. Yeah, we know those names for certain in the games, and then the Survival Logbook helped get us Cassidy. That was the only name that was in that, except for Mike, which was obviously either you can say FNAF 1 or Sister Location, because they're both the same one. Oh, hold on. Oh no, never mind. Springtrap. So now we have number of souls. I'm gonna say 1 for certain. Possibly 3. 1, Springtrap is obviously possessed by William, but the other 2 is Puppet and Golden Freddy. So we're just gonna do a simple Springtrap equals William. The phantoms aren't possessed. As I said, I put exactly possessed. So I'm putting them number of souls. Here, we'll do this. Put it as this, because my thing is that they have to be possessing an animatronic. They can't just show up. So technically, actually, it'll just be one because William Afton is the only animatronic. The others are just ghosts. Because the puppet is the mask you can see is literally on the wall. So there's no way that the whole thing is there. So let's just move on to FNAF 4. Oop. Let's see. Animatronic names. We'll just do it. Go down the line. So Nightmare. I do want to state that these the nightmares are the original cast of the crew. So it's Nightmare Freddy Fazbear. Actually, we'll just do that. We'll do this. Freddy Fazbear. Just do that for the moment. Okay. Nightmare Freddy, Nightmare Chica. Actually, we can skip FNAF 4 altogether. Because FNAF 4, there's no spirits possessing. Because the Nightmare animatronics don't exist. I'll write them down anyways. Yes, it's a nightmare. The but we do get a name technically in that game though. We get the crying child. And we get Fredbear and Spring Bonnie, which but I will because this is just animatronic names. Fred Bear, which I don't think is possessed by by Crying Child at that point. Nightmare just equals nightmare. There is who is canon in FNAF 4? Yeah, but he said there was two. So only Nightmare BB. Okay. So we'll do Nightmare. Balloon Boy. Okay. Then we have Normal Nightmare, and then we have Fredbear because of Fredbear's Family Diner. And then we could say Spring Bonnie. I think I would spell it like this. Bonnie. Fan name. Possible real name. Possible real name. Yellow Rabbit by the kids. Because Golden Freddy is technically Fredbear. And also they use the yellow rabbit in the books as well. Hey, Omega. I think that's all of this done. Take the crystal. Interesting. Okay. Just give me a second. I have to do something real quick. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold on. Give me a second. See ya, monkey. I don't know how long will it reload. Let me play some music while I'm doing this. Oh yeah, Omega. Okay. Omega. The last time I listened to Angsty, it was very out of, but you'll see.
Heard the tune before. You think it's all outrageous. Nevertheless, it's like I never left. What's all the ruckus? Noise is so abundant. You think that I get used to this? Let my insides effervesce. Human contact remains very seldom. All the children will channel all their powers too.
The theory is the one that shouldn't have been killed. I do a whole little bit of like, oh yeah, it means the one that could fight back.
It's coming for us all.
How do I know that reference? It comes from below.
I just picked up a new job, but I'm hoping it ain't hard. After all, it's a night shift. I'll be working the graveyard. Urban legends aside, I think I'll be fine. There's no way these things are alive. It's just a robot with nothing inside, right? Not like I'm fighting to survive. What was that noise? Bonnie is gone. Honestly, my skin is starting to crawl. Something is coming to walk in the halls, and now that my power is starting to fall, I'm sick of seeing all these sinister faces. Why am I working for minimum wage? If I could be killed, they should give me a raise. Why did they hire me? This is insane. What's with all of these accidents happening? And we're still in business, that is baffling. All these cameras had better be accurate. I can't imagine if they get their hands on me. Got all I'm past full of tragedy. What was the bite of 87? Actually, why does it seem like every damn event at Freddy's is no less than a massive catastrophe? You don't need to reiterate the gravity of making sure I don't run out of battery, so they might reconfigure my anatomy.
Dragging. Sorry. I know I don't make Fortnite content anymore, but the OG season is tomorrow, so it's gonna be interesting how they do this. Because obviously they're gonna keep the graphics. I can already see that by the gameplay trailer.
Everybody just stay in your designated places. No need to come to the back office. I smell a foul odor. I think it's getting closer. I'm having hallucinations. How much longer till the night is over? Maybe the place is haunted, and all they want is closure. But I really don't give a damn. I just wanna clock out and knock back a cold one. Chica's tweaking now.
I should get my.
Now Foxy peeking now.
Hey, Mega.
Freddy is creeping around. I'm losing my power, just keeping him out. Look at this article, reading it now. Learning more info that's creeping me out. 5 a.m. I'm going steady. Now I'm screwed. It's Golden Freddy. Enjoy the vibe of night. Kick back and grab a slice. If you get hurt on the job, we cannot cover your loss. Get to 6 and you'll be fine. Enjoy the vibe of night. Kick back and grab a slice. If you get hurt on the
Okay, I want to see what gives me. Yeah, I'm not getting any. So crying child killed by predators and possibly possessed by predator. Okay, that should be it for FNAF. FNAF.
I was trapped inside, burned alive, low in this code. Now I reside. Don't you dare blink. You and I will sink. Glitch by glitch, piece by piece, reconnect. I guarantee. Oh, I'm so two-faced. Your soul will be erased. Doors, mask, flashlight to I am coming after you. Fix fence to escape or repair them till you faint. Glitch tapes everywhere. You'll be able to bear what my gift is to you. Oh, let me out, strapped to the system, switching places with the victim. Now I'm forcing you to listen. Yeah, never doubt, I'm the real monster. Couldn't it be clearer? Like I'm staring back from the mirror. I will not obey, won't be led astray. I do not like the mess you made. None suspect me, sneaking discreetly. Glitch by glitch, piece by piece, reconnect my enemy. Oh, I'm so two-faced, my soul won't be erased. Glitch tapes everywhere, please believe me. We'll share what his gift is to you. Strapped to the system, switching places, I'm the victim. Now I'm being forced to listen and never doubt.
Circus, baby.
Who's the real monster? Couldn't it be clearer? Like I'm staring back from the mirror. Celebrate, decorate, resonate, cannot wait, step by step.
If I don't actually include him. Oh, hey Omega, do you know anything about the Fnaf El Quanta 2 game? Just realized it's November and I haven't really gotten any news about it. Let's keep it down. Funtime, Foxy.
Doors, mask, flashlight too. I am coming after
No, you haven't heard anything? Okay. Good to know.
escape or repent. Strapped to the system, switching places with the victim. Now I'm forcing you to listen and never doubt. I'm the real monster. Couldn't it be clearer? Like I'm staring back from the mirror. Oh, I'm the real monster. Glitch tapes everywhere. Please believe me.
Hey Mega, since you actually commented on the animation I did for this song, do you want me to continue that animation or should I do another song like the one we just heard from Axie, or this next one is hold on. This is by Fable, Fabvl. And then it's also Terrible Things by Axie. Continue? Okay. I am gonna try to do a bit of Terrible Things because I do like Terrible Things. And I also have to finish an animation for Marco for the collab, and I think they'll be done there. Okay, so Ennard. Then we have Yendo. I don't think I'll be streaming it at this time tomorrow because I have class. And I'm working almost all day tomorrow, so.
the tomb before. You think it's all outrageous. Nevertheless, it's like I never left. What's all the ruckus? Noise is so abundant. Think that I get used to this. Let my insides effervesce. Human contact remains very seldom. All the children will channel all their powers too. 30 years with torture you can't comprehend. 40 years they're seeking for means to an end. 50 years attached onto puppeteer strings. No one dare such terrible things. I just want to die. So please just let me die. I'm undefeatable, I'm thriving, 'cause I know a thing or two when it comes to being killed. It's oh so very painful, and I don't want it to happen again and again and again. It's coming for us all, I'm hiding. I'm about to take a blow and I'm smiling. It's oh so very painful, and I don't want it to happen again and again and again. I know you've heard the tune before. Once there was a healthy man.
Dream Fox I can see is Nightmare, but Dreadbear I don't see being called a nightmare. Animatronic. Oh, it's Bitty Bab is all over. Bitty Bab.
He caught one of his own, couldn't face the world. He made a promise and he'd harness all the anger, enough to bring his loved ones back. He's gone haywire. Now it's coming from below the hellfire. I'm about to make a friend, but he doesn't seem that friendly. Well, that goes without saying. There's no use praying again and again and again. Researching my
Music writer on it. I don't think this is and Cisco with it. Right?
left it. Locked away and left inside the dark. Even when you give it hard, you'll feel so alone. For 5 long nights, we're so alone. Forgotten, broken souls.
Oh, there we go. That helps. Non-canon. So Lawbit, Bonnet, Yendo, Mini Arenas 2, Rochabat. So I can take off Lawbit. T-Baz is fine. Yendo needs to go. Springlock 2 is coming out because that happens. Enter is technically, yeah, Enter is going to be the main ending. find out that William Afton and Elizabeth. Mr. Afton.
I know it was an accident. Isn't this why you came here?
That's not.
Be with me again. I don't understand. I don't understand. Everything is okay.
We only find out Elizabeth is in.
Hello?
Because his sister worked there.
Hello?
Not because of
Hello?
Pizzeria
You
Simulator.
have to let me inside the room.
Because I thought we knew
Daddy,
it by this
why
time.
won't you let me play with her?
So I want to.
There's no doubting what you've achieved on a technical level. These are clearly state of the art. There are just certain design choices that were made for these robots that we don't fully understand. We were hoping that you could shed some light on those.
She can dance. She can sing. She's equipped with a built-in helium tank for inflating balloons right at her fingertips. She can take song requests.
Here's the thing I loved about this voice acting. Was that you could feel that he was a businessman.
She can even dispense ice cream.
With all due respect, those aren't the design choices we were curious about, Mr. Afton. There's no doubting what you've achieved on a technical level. These are clearly state of the art. There are just certain design choices that we're hoping that you...
She's equipped with a built-in helium. She can even dispense ice cream.
With all due respect, those aren't the design...
Okay, so this isn't. Okay. I see now. My bad. So, technically, Michael. I guess Michael.
miles away, and all you'll have to show is who you're going to be when time has run out. Let me out my cage, I've had enough, had enough. We've been forgotten, been betrayed, we're down on luck, and it's tough to say the green grass growing on the other side, wither away. It's time we all together. Everybody wants to be so bad and reckless, they're staring at the reaping checklist. This is our show, we've been waiting for the time of restless. Now it's time to come fulfill your death wish. Yeah, you're gonna run, better not get caught. Time to hell gets hot. We're playing God and we can't stop. Come feel the hellfire burning in my brain. I'm searching for a way to exterminate the pain. Just an outlier, fueled by all this hate. We've waited way too long, think it's time we came to take. Locked away and left inside, it's hard. Even when you give it hard, you'll feel so alone. 5 long nights, locked away and left inside to rot. Body, mind, and soul gone lost. You'll feel so alone. 5 long nights.
So you're gonna tell me you didn't know was in there? I don't know what that is.
Police stops can be very short and simple, but sometimes they can turn chaotic and the unexpected occurs. So what happens when these stops end up revealing the unthinkable? Here are 4 times cops have made a 1 in a million discovery, starting with Gustavo Sena and his mother Dolores, who, on July 10, 2023, were traveling to North Carolina in a silver Subaru, but were caught by a New Mexico police officer called Rodriguez for going 92 in a 75 miles per hour zone. Little did this officer know of the incredible discovery he was about to make.
So I stopped you, man, doing 92 in the 75. If I could just see your driver's license, insurance, and registration, please.
After asking for the license and registration, Officer Rodriguez has the driver, Sena, step out to check for weapons and question him away from his mother.
No knives on you, man?
Yeah.
You do? Okay. Give me that. Anything else?
No.
Just keep your hands out of your pockets.
Confirm the Elizabeth.
It's like a weed thing.
Okay, put it in your pocket. Let me just turn around. I'm just gonna check you real quick. Turn around. Okay, cool. It was just that. All right, man.
Later
Go ahead and have a
confirm
seat
the
up, bro.
Elizabeth
Get out
on
of
the
this
next
heat.
game and secretary Blondro.
Sorry, man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've never been in front.
Sweet, man. So I'm just gonna give you a written warning, okay?
All right,
Slow
yeah.
it down.
My bad, because we're going to see our cousins, bro.
What were you doing out in Gallup?
We were visiting my cousins. Like, we're having
Oh,
like, a big
okay.
get together, like, at my grandma's. We were supposed to just wait for the 4th, but now everybody made it.
And who's in the car
Hey.
with you today?
Mom?
Your mom?
Welcome.
What's her name?
Later.
Dolores.
Yeah, I seen you. I was trying to pass, but like, I didn't want to, like, you know, because, like, we have, like, this thing on the side. See, like, how we have, like, the lights? It shows when someone's next to us, and, like, it kept flashing, so I wasn't sure to pass you.
Yeah, I was staying right there so you wouldn't, just so.
Yeah, our plate just came in, too.
Sex
Did it?
baby.
Yeah, we got a call. We got to pick up the plate.
Cool,
So,
man. I just gotta check
I
out
need
the
to look up
bin.
the
There's
others.
one on the dash, one on the door.
No, I
I have
understand.
to check out both. What I'll have you do is step out, hang out right here by my front right tire, and then I'll check those out, come right back, we'll get this fixed out, okay?
The officer then questions the mother to corroborate her answers with the answers her son has given.
What brings you guys to this part of New Mexico? I'm sorry?
I hate that
Nice.
type of article.
Where are you guys headed to now? Rio Rancho. What you guys got going on over there? Nice. Where'd you guys vacation to?
How's your weekend?
It's good. Can't complain. Where'd you guys
Oh,
vacation to?
we don't find out that they're possessed or not in this game.
In Arizona?
So there's no
Nice.
point of writing it down.
What part?
So Circus
He looks
Baby, we
nice.
know is possessed.
That's the real heat out there, huh? Yeah. If you get behind the wheel, just make sure to slow it down. We've been having a lot of crashes. I'm out here just trying to, so people see me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So take care, okay?
Not only do both their answers not match, but Officer Rodriguez notices a faint smell of marijuana from inside the car, which gives him grounds to perform a search of the car, but Sana doesn't seem too happy about it.
So before you take off, okay, I gotta address something real quick. So in the car, I'm getting an odor of marijuana, okay? Have you guys been smoking in the car?
No way you could smell.
Okay. So have you guys had any marijuana in the car? Anyone smoking around it? Okay. Where did you guys stay while you guys were in Gallup?
We stayed at a hotel and my cousin, there's like these trailers. I don't really know the address, but like, so you know, there's the middle exit.
Okay.
We stayed at the Holiday Inn.
Holiday Inn?
Holiday Inn, yeah.
Okay. And was your mom with you the entire time?
She's been with me.
She's been with you this
Yeah.
entire time? Okay. And you haven't smoked any marijuana?
Yeah.
Because you just showed me the THC.
No, yeah, like, we don't,
Cartridge.
I was gonna buy a thing, but like, look. Do you see like the thing right there? I don't have a battery to smoke.
No, I get it. But I'm just saying it smells like that.
My mom does have a marijuana card.
She has a marijuana card?
Yeah, but
Okay.
there's no way we would have smoked because...
Did you guys smoke and then get in the car kind of thing?
No, we haven't smoked at all.
Okay.
And actually, she's not even feeling good.
She's not feeling good? Okay. So look, man, I'm a task force officer with Homeland Security.
Yeah.
Okay? So that odor of marijuana gives me probable cause to search a vehicle.
And she has a medical marijuana card. So technically...
Do you have a medical marijuana
No,
card?
I don't smoke. Like, I haven't smoked. I smoked, but like, I haven't been able to.
So just based off that smell, I'm going to be searching the car, okay?
Alright.
Is there anything illegal in the car?
No, like, what's it called? Like, she has a medical marijuana card, so like, technically, y'all can search, right?
I'm sorry?
She has a medical marijuana card, so like...
So, yeah, that's fine. She has a medical marijuana card, but the car still smells like it and you're in possession of the car. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, but like...
So, like I said, I'm going to search the car. Is there anything illegal in the car?
No.
Is there any large amounts of U.S. currency?
No.
Over like $10,000?
No.
Is there any firearms in the car? No? Is there any methamphetamine in the car? Is there any heroin in the car? Is there any cocaine in the car?
Yeah, go ahead and find
Is there any fentanyl in the car? Nothing like that? No other illegal drugs like ecstasy and stuff like that? Pills? No? Okay. Cool, man. What I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you go probably up to the I-40 sign, the exit 140, the one that says Casino Hotel, and I'll talk to your mom.
Unfortunately for Cena, having a medical marijuana card wouldn't hinder the search of the car. Having denied possession of illegal drugs or weapons, Cena and Dolores wait outside their car, getting restless by the minute as the officer performs a quick search.
Searching the vehicle. I don't need permission. Like I was explaining to you, I have probable cause to search the vehicle.
But it is family issue. That's good to know.
K96 income. Ten-4, can you get me another unit? I'm going to be searching this vehicle off a PC search.
So I'm saying possibly not.
Hi, 48, K96, seeing another unit for a vehicle search. He's
Stay back over there, buddy. Stay back over there. Stay back over there. I'm sorry? No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. I'm a task force officer with Homeland Security. That's a federal agency. I have probable cause to search a car. Yes, I do. K96 CENTCOM. Do you have a Laguna unit close?
Can I get my phone?
No. If you come any closer, you're going to be putting handcuffs. Do you understand? Go back to that sign, and I need you to go to the fence, okay?
I know I do.
Yeah, they need a warrant. Call them later. They need a warrant.
Go to the 140 sign.
You need a warrant.
Okay.
I don't have my phone. You need a warrant.
As soon as the officer seems to have found something, Cena steps in. The mother-son duo tells the officer he needs a warrant to search their car, even though he specified that he didn't. While waiting for backup, Officer Rodriguez diffuses the situation by calmly talking to Dolores, who claims she's on her way back home from her abusive boyfriend's place.
Look, if there's anything in the car, I can help you guys out. You know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean. Like, what do you mean?
If there's anything there, it's not supposed to be in there, you know what I mean? Well, I'm just gonna be upfront with you. As soon as I go in that bag, you guys start acting up. That's what I'm saying. If there's anything in there, we can try and help you guys out. Get that delivered to whoever it needs to go to, kind of thing. That's what we can offer through Homeland Security. You know what I mean? That's the kind of thing we can offer to you guys to help you guys out.
I'm not saying he does or he doesn't have any people, but you should go talk to him, because like I said, I don't know.
Playing dumb wasn't the best choice in this situation. Sena, however, stands up to Officer Rodriguez, claiming to know his rights. By this point, Sena knows he's been caught, and his behavior only reflects that further.
I work with Homeland Security. We can help you if you're willing to do that.
So if I just give you the weed, will it be alright?
Okay? So if you have something in there that needs to be delivered to somebody, we can help you get that delivered to them.
What do you mean?
To help you out.
Like, what do you
Because
explain
the way it is right now, whatever you have in there, you're not looking at state charges, man. You're looking at federal charges. So, like I said, I'm not trying to lie to you. I'm not messing with you. I showed you my credentials. Homeland Security.
What do you mean you'll help me deliver it to them?
That means we'll do a controlled delivery. We'll deliver it to them. Okay, we'll give them fake stuff and we'll take those guys down. We don't want you, man. We want the bigger guys on the chain. That's what we want. I get it, man. I'm not judging you. I'm not doing anything to you, okay, man? I get it. You're probably in a rough spot. You got to do something. So let's get it to where it needs to go. That's something we need to talk to HSI about. But what's in the car, man?
It's weed.
Weed and what?
Like, bro, you need a warrant for the bags.
I don't, man. I
You
don't.
do. I have a lawyer. I know my rights. I know my rights.
I really don't, man. And I'm not messing with you.
No, I know.
Any federal authority, any federal agency, they smell weed and it's boom, they search. No, we're not doing that. Okay. Is there anything else?
No, you cannot search the vehicle.
Okay.
Because the bags are locked. I know my rights.
That's not how it works, man.
I know the rights, bro.
That's not how it works. If I smell it, that's probable cause to search the car as is.
But if she has a medical marijuana card, you cannot search it even if you smell it.
Okay. So look, man, I'm gonna search it. You try interrupting, you're gonna go in cuffs.
The officer knows there's more than just weed in the car. He knows Cena is scared of being caught, and to the shock of everyone, Cena does what any scared kid would do in this situation: turn to his mom.
Talk about the controlled buy. I've never done it before.
So look, let me go take a look at the car, then we'll go from there.
Oh, can we all talk to my mom together? Can we talk to my mom together, please?
Hold on.
Please, bro.
There's more in there. I know there's more than just weed.
Bro,
Okay.
You need to warrant for the bag.
So look, you're making me uncomfortable, dude.
No, I'm uncomfortable myself.
Okay. So I could get an agent on the phone if you want to talk to them. But what's in the car, dude? Just be honest. I'm going to search it. Whether you try and mess with me after the fact and you go in handcuffs and it doesn't work out for you and you end up just getting the federal charges and not helping out, it's up to you.
Mom, what should I do? I need to ask her.
Okay?
Talk to my mom.
Okay, do me 1 second. Turn around.
Alright, fine. I'll do the controlled buy.
Turn around. I'm just going to get the THC thing out of your pocket. Okay. Let's come over here. Do you want to really talk to your mom about it?
As backup arrives, Officer Rodriguez searches the bags to make an unsurprising discovery.
K96, I come. K96, 10-4. 23.
And this is when realization finally hits the duo as they break down while comforting each other. Officer Rodriguez tries to get them to comply with his orders, explaining how it would be beneficial if they both helped the police in catching their boss.
Like I was telling you, Mr. Senna. I get it, man. I'm not judging you, okay? We want to make sure that we get the bigger guy on the chain. Okay? You helping, I'm not saying it erases everything, okay? I'm being very clear on that. But it's going to be beneficial to you in the long run. Because right now, with that amount, it's not good for you guys solely, okay?
Officer Rodriguez had also noticed a tracker on the vehicle, which meant that the traffic stop was being tracked. After orders from Homeland Security investigation, Rodriguez has the duo handcuffed and drives the car to the nearest casino to make a discovery he hadn't quite expected. A whopping 160,000 fentanyl pills, a kilogram of heroin, 2 Glocks, and a jar of marijuana were seized from the car. Later, it was revealed that Cena and his mother were offered $20,000 to transport it from Glendale, Arizona to Santa Fe. The duo were transported to HSI for processing. I currently don't have the actual federal charges they are facing, but subscribe and I'll make sure to update you once I have them. Remember guys, never commit a misdemeanor while you're committing a felony. But if you thought Incredible Discoveries stops here, that's because you don't know the case of Stephen Cox and Scott Green. On April 17, 2019, Arkansas State Trooper Christopher Short initiated a traffic stop of an SUV with passengers, Stephen Cox and Scott Green, as he believed they had been following a black pickup too closely. Little did he know, he was about to make the most important discovery of his career.
How y'all doing? I'm Trooper Short, State Police. We just stopped you back. He's following that vehicle in front of your truck a little bit closer when he's exiting right there. Just get the driver's license? Sure. Right here, come back with me, have a seat real quick, and I'll get you here in just a second, okay? Yeah, just come on back with me. Yeah, come back here with me.
Trooper Short noticed that the two men looked nervous and assured them he wasn't going to write up a ticket. When questioned about their line of work, Green said they worked in fugitive recovery. Not only that, Trooper Short also noticed that the car was a rental and asked for the paperwork. Short then asked Green to accompany him back to the patrol car and chats with both men separately to check if they have their stories straight.
How long ago was that there for?
Like 3 days.
What's the guy's name you going after?
Well, there's actually, there was two guys that were going after this guy, Derek Colombo.
Oh, bad guy.
He's a piece of work, man.
Really?
Like a stalker, like just burning down like his ex-girlfriend's door, like all kinds of just bad.
Wow.
Crazy.
Sounds like it. Plenty of those people around. I got buddies that are in the bail business around here and stuff. They chase people all over the place.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've actually spent quite a bit of time back here, like in Arkansas and Oklahoma. When I was younger, yeah. Because I went to school at Markhoma, Tahlequah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. So, when I was in high school.
What's the name of it?
Markhoma. It's no longer, though.
I was going to say, I went to Northeastern State up there in Tahlequah.
Oh, no kidding, really?
Yeah, I got my degree up there.
Wow.
For anything or nothing like that? Or...
Like 20 years ago, I was in trouble because my friend let me use a car and actually I got joyriding, but that was like 20 years ago.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah. 17 years ago.
23. I got you out of California when you ready. It's on a white male. Last name is Green. First name is Scott. Middle name is Samuel.
Green told Trooper Short that they were staying in Virginia for 3 days, along with details about the fugitive they were after. Green then, lying about his criminal history, told Short that he had been in trouble 20 years ago due to his friend. While waiting to hear back from dispatch on the duo's criminal history, Trooper Short decides to question Cox, and here's where things go wrong.
Hey, so what y'all hit? Who's the guy's name? Is it?
Well, we got 6 months.
Yeah. Yeah. How long are you going to stay out there for? How long are you going to stay for? Come right back. How y'all get back? This is a one-way.
Yeah, we'll fly back.
Oh, y'all okay?
Because if we there, then we take over.
I see. Y'all just gotta find
Yeah,
it.
we're not going to sound like we're going to take some kind of plan.
Oh. Did you ever get in trouble for anything like that?
I had a DUI in 2007.
Most people have, so. All right, man. Hang tight, okay?
Cox's answers did not match with Green's, as he said they'd been in Virginia for one day and couldn't remember the name of the fugitive they were allegedly after. Cox, however, admitted to a DUI charge, but neither of them ever mentioned a previous drug charge. After getting consent from both Green and Cox, Trooper Short searches the vehicle and makes the most shocking discovery of his career.
Real quick, make sure.
I don't care, no. Why not?
We'll have you guys just jump out and just stand up in front of your vehicle there, and I'll get you out here shortly. I just put you guys up in front up there. Yeah, y'all just, he's gonna let me search you guys' vehicle real quick, and I'll get you guys in just a second, okay? Yeah, y'all can just hang right up there if you want. Oh, yeah. You got the keys? Yeah, I'll get you guys out here in just a second.
To his surprise, Trooper Short found approximately 17 kilograms of cocaine in the vehicle's trunk, packed away in the spare tire compartment. Seeing this, he then places both Cox and Green under arrest.
Back.
While being read his Miranda rights, Green asks what for. As Short shows him the finding, he claims to not know what it was.
Hey, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say, and we get your court law. You have the right to have an attorney present in question. If you can't afford one will be appointed to you at no cost. Okay, anytime you stop answering questions.
Why are you asking me? I don't know. I don't know what that is. I don't.
Hey man, I've been doing this a long time, okay?
I mean, that's what's in there?
What's that in there, man? I've been doing this a long time. This ain't my first rodeo, man.
I don't know what's in there.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Something that's going to hurt me.
I don't know what that is, honestly, I don't.
Go ahead.
Despite keeping a straight face throughout, the duo seemed nervous throughout the encounter. They really thought they could get away with it all, just because they were professionally dressed and exhibited a calm demeanor. Stephen Cox was finally sentenced to 10 years in federal prison, followed by 5 years of supervised release on account of possession with intent to distribute more than 5 kilograms of cocaine. Scott Green was sentenced to 4 years in prison, followed by 3 years of supervised release on the same count. But if you thought illegal substances were the only thing cops can sometimes find, well, that's because you don't know the incredible case of Michael Mitchell.
The guy that gave him permission to use the car, his mama reported him missing. I popped the trunk, saw her just a dead body in the trunk.
On a seemingly normal afternoon, on July 29, 2020, a police officer from Louisiana pulled over a Chevrolet Camaro that was going 73 miles per hour in a 55 miles per hour zone. Little did this officer know of the gruesome, harrowing, and disturbing discovery he was about to make.
Hey, step back here with me, man. How are you? Hey, good afternoon. I'm Trooper Nielsen, Louisiana State Police. The reason why I stopped you was for speeding. You know how fast you're going?
No, sir.
73 and a 55, so it's 18 over the limit. Do you have your driver's license?
No, sir.
Do you have a driver's license?
No, sir.
Then why are you driving?
I was just
going
home.
Do you have any weapons on you?
No, sir.
It's okay. I was just asking. What's your name, man?
Michael.
This is Michael Mitchell Jr., an 18-year-old who at first sight might seem like a relatively normal teen, but as we'll see later, he's hiding something more sinister than what he appears.
Is anybody with you?
No, sir. It's just me.
You have insurance? Show me your insurance. Whose car is this, man? Your big brother's?
Michael tells the officer that the car belongs to his big brother, but the officer doesn't buy it. He's aware of how nervous Michael is, avoiding eye contact, not being able to respond quickly to simple questions, and hugging himself with his arms on his chest. To make matters worse, once Michael opens the car, the officer immediately smells marijuana, which slowly starts to increase his suspicions about him.
Do you have an ID? You have any ID? Is there any weed in the car, man? Don't stop. Step here.
When asked for his ID, Michael not only avoids eye contact again, but he also pretends not to have heard the officer and keeps looking for his insurance papers. It is here when the officer confronts him for the first time.
Step out here. Step up here. Is there any weed in the car? Yes or no?
Just a doobie in the ashtray, like.
Okay.
Other than that, there's
anything else?
There's
All right. You be honest with me, I'll be honest with you. I ain't looking for no roach. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Is there anything else in there?
Yes, sir. I promise.
Okay, it's in the ashtray? In that
Yes.
cup thing?
Yes, sir.
Anything else?
Yes, sir.
Okay. When did you puff last?
This was
Be honest. Because I'm a drug recognition expert.
about an hour ago.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna look at you.
At this point in the stop, the officer hasn't done much but question Michael, mainly trying to find out whether or not he has marijuana, but to his absolute dismay, marijuana is going to be nothing compared to what unfolds later on in the video.
Okay. Where's home? What's your address? No, stop. Come here. Where do you live? It's easy. It's easy to answer this. Where do you live? You don't know how to drive to your house?
I was coming from there, how I got lost.
When Michael can't give his address, the officer knows something is up. Not long after this, the officer requests permission from Michael to search his car in a bid to find marijuana.
Can I take a look in your car? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Having granted permission to the officer to look at his car, Michael has already signed his entrance to prison. If we pause here, we can see that there is not one but 3 bullet holes on the side of the car, something the officer notes and immediately addresses with Michael.
When did all this happen? When did all that happen?
That happened.
When?
My brother, he said it.
How long ago? Days?
Yeah, it was
Okay, come back. Just leave this here. Come back here. Just stay right here in front of my car.
After being unable to provide a proper answer to such a discovery, Michael is told to go and stand next to the officer's car, but if you paid close attention, you will see that when the officer commanded him, Michael raised his hands, assuming he was being put under arrest, to immediately put the arms back down. This, which went overseen by the officer, is one of the many proofs looking back at this footage, showing how extremely anxious and nervous Michael was all of this time. The officer then decides to call the police station and run the car's registration number to find out whether or not it has been involved in anything in the days prior.
I'm a mile north on LA 17 over here north of Winsboro, on just north of LA 4, and I got this car speeding 73 and a 55. It's a black and orange Camaro, and it's got like 3 bullet holes in the left side of it. In that Camaro, that little triangle window right behind the driver door, and right in the door jamb there's a round, and there's like 2 right behind that. And he said he thinks his brother said his car was in something 2 nights ago. Now he says he lives in Winsboro, but he's got a Richwood address, and the car comes back out of Monroe, and he's got this he's got a GPS thing put in, but he don't even know the address, so he's lying about a bunch of junk. So I was just gonna check y'all aren't working anything up.
But regardless of all of this information, the officer didn't have anything tangible to put him under arrest yet, and it is here when something absolutely incredible happens.
His family in Monroe is looking for him. They sent me out here to
Okay, all right. Well, I got somebody pulling up behind me, Scooter. All right, thank you, fella. Hey, now, who are you?
I'm in no scared me to deal.
Well, how are y'all here?
Cause my people from Monroe, that's them on the phone.
What do you mean they were looking for him?
They looking for him. The car missing. Hey.
Okay, give me the phone.
This random old man comes out of nowhere and yells at the officer, telling him that Michael's family was looking for him on Monroe, and he was on a call with a person who wanted to find him. The person they are looking for, Michael Robinson, the owner of the car, had been missing for days, and his mom was frantically looking for him everywhere. It is here when the officer decides to confront Michael yet again, so he tells him the truth of who he is and why he has Michael's car.
You got plaits in your head?
No, sir.
Okay. Where do you live? Be honest to me. Monroe?
Yes, sir.
Richwood?
Yes,
You don't live in Winsboro?
No, sir.
Why would you try to bluff me on that? Why would you lie to me on that? Because I already knew that before this guy said something. What's up? Talk to me. You better stop lying to me right now, or you're going to be in jail.
I'm just going to my sister's house.
To your sister's? So when I kept asking you where you live, you don't even know because this ain't even your house.
After being confronted by the officer, Michael's facial expression and body language express extreme nervousness and anxiety. He pretends to tell the truth and becomes slightly more respectful, but calling the officer sir doesn't help if he knows you are lying.
Who took the car? Who took that car from whoever it belonged to?
He gave me permission for the car.
Mike gave you permission to drive this car?
Yes, sir.
Who gave him permission?
This is for
Now the story has completely changed. This is not his car or his brother's, it is Michael's. However, Michael never did give him permission to drive it, and he had gone missing days ago, which now makes Michael the primary suspect of possible murder. Fearing this, the police officer decides to call the person that was looking for Michael before and asks them if the car has been reported stolen or missing. He then calls the Monroe Police Department again to search for more answers, but is left without any. One more call is made, and the officer is told that due to lack of evidence, he's going to have to let him go.
Evidently, I mean, you got the 3 bullet holes in it, and the boy's been reported missing. Do we need to do anything specific with the car? Like, do we need to... Crap. Okay. Man, I just don't want something bad to come back on this with me letting it go. Like, this looks close. Like Bam, 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 bam. Yeah. And the boy, see, what I'm being told is that the boy who gave him permission to use the car is missing. So he's lying his ass off. We go looking for the person who owns the car, find out that the son of the owner of the car is missing, and now we got bullet holes all in the car.
I got you.
So something's
bad, right?
The only thing he lied about was his address in Winsboro. So he don't have a driver's license, but he lied about living down here. I don't know what he thought that was going to do, but
He lives in Monroe.
lives in Richwood, and the car is registered out of Monroe to the.
Unfortunately for Michael's family, the officer's feeling that something wasn't right was accurate, and one of the most shocking and disturbing discoveries in police history was made.
I'm gonna do the obvious thing I want to do. Hey. Yep. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up.
Just as he opens it, the officer realizes that 23-year-old Michael Robinson Jr.'s dead body had been lying on the trunk of the car all of this time and was luckily found by him just right before leaving the scene. Immediately after he finds out, Michael becomes the main suspect in the murder and is put under arrest without hesitation.
Put your hand behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. Don't move. Do you understand? Don't move. To get you in the court of law, you have a right to an attorney. Have one present during any questioning. At any time, you choose not to make any statements or answer any questions. Do you understand? If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to represent you by the court. Do you understand? Do you understand? Who is that? Who is that?
That's him.
Who is who?
That's Mike.
That's Mike. How did Mike get there? Tell me.
It wasn't me, man. It was.
Okay.
I just hit him. I just hit him, bro. I did.
You just hit him?
I did.
Okay, lock this down. Lock this down.
Having explained his rights to Michael, the officer proceeded to question him on why it is that Mike's body was lying dead on the trunk of the car. Michael then burst into tears while saying that it wasn't him who did it, but he had just hit him. Then, during the interrogation, Michael tried his best to seem as if he wasn't the shooter, but instead was responsible for dumping the body.
Shots just came out, boom, boom, boom. Mike hit the ground. He was holding his stomach. He was like, bro, you shot me in my stomach. After he ran to the car, cause he knew Mike had a gun too. He went in there, grabbed Mike's gun. Mike was on the ground. He just did it to him, and that was it.
You did what to him?
He shot him in the head.
Okay.
After that, he was like, pop the trunk, bro. Hurry up, pop the trunk. Pop the trunk. I just grabbed his legs, threw him in there. And after that, he took the car, and he took the car with the body, and I was gone.
Michael tried blaming his friend, Cameron, who he allegedly had issues with. After further questioning, Michael cracks under pressure and confesses to the shooting.
And I was scared. I didn't know what to do. So I turned around, I shot him. And I need to stop shooting till the bullets ran out.
Did Cameron have anything to do with this? So Cameron is totally innocent.
Where did you come up with Cameron?
You don't like him, or he jacked me for some money. He jacked me for a large amount of money a while back. Like,
that's it.
But yeah, it was at gunpoint. But yeah,
So Cameron robbed you one time.
Cameron was eventually released, whereas Michael pleaded guilty to manslaughter and was sentenced to 25 years of hard labor. And of all the unexpected discoveries we've seen so far, this next one is one of the darkest cases I've ever seen.
You're gonna tell me you didn't know Mom was in there?
On 5th of May, 2023, Florida Police Department dispatched deputies to conduct a welfare check on a woman who hadn't been heard from in days. Her sister, who had been concerned about her whereabouts, decided to finally call the cops to check in on her. What they discovered was certainly not what they expected.
Did it smell when you went up to the door? Yeah, there's a door on the opposite side. Did you see somebody?
The investigation starts when the officers knock on the woman's house, but get no response. As they're inspecting, one of the officers notices a tent at the back of the house.
The other side reeks bad. Hello? Sheriff's office. Somebody in there? Hello?
Despite knocking several times, no one had come to answer the door, and it didn't seem like anyone had been inhabiting the tent. The officers have made it clear at this point that a certain smell seems to be coming from inside the house, but no conclusions can be made yet.
You smell it?
No, I do.
I don't know what's coming out of. You just ask the neighbors, I guess, if they see anybody. That reeks right there, right? A little bit.
They even checked the trash cans to see if the smell had been coming from them. Seeing no major activity in the house, their next resolve was to talk to the neighbors to see if anyone had seen the woman.
How you doing? Hey, doing good. How are you? All right, brother. Have you seen Lainey recently?
The girl?
Yeah, next door neighbor.
Just the guys over there.
When's the last time you seen them?
Him, he usually walks up and down the road, but her, I haven't seen her in a while.
How long would a while be? Days, months?
Day or two. Couple days.
Three?
Yeah.
3 days or something like that? When's the last time you seen the boys?
Yesterday.
Okay, so nobody today.
Mm-mm.